Lena was scrolling through Instagram, feeling the weight of another sleepless night. Her small apartment was littered with bills, her laptop, and a half-empty coffee mug. She looked around, seeing the mess of her life reflected in her surroundings. The glow of her phone screen illuminated her tired face, the flickering light offering the only comfort in her otherwise dark world. She paused as her fingers hovered over the screen, stopping at the post of Jason Carter, a millionaire tech mogul. He stood in front of a sleek sports car, a picture-perfect shot with a smug smile, captioned, "Success is a choice. Make it your reality." Lena felt a rush of emotion, envy, yearning, and hopelessness. Why did it feel like success was something only for people like him? She wanted that. She wanted to be free of the constant struggle, free from the constant feeling that she was running in place. With a sigh, she tapped the message icon, fingers shaking slightly. She hadn't planned this, but it felt like the only thing she could do in that moment. Maybe he would see something in her. Maybe this message would be her way out. She typed, "Hey, I know you don't know me, but your story really inspires me. Life's been hard and I feel stuck. How did you keep going when everything seemed impossible?" Her heart raced as she hit send. Why did I do that, she thought. He's not going to reply. What does he care about some random girl? She set the phone down, trying to focus on something else, anything else, but then a notification pinged. He replied. Jason's words appeared on the screen. "Hey, Lena, thanks for reaching out. Life's tough, but you have to keep pushing. The struggle makes the success worth it. Stay strong." Lena sat back, her pulse quickening. She stared at the screen, rereading the message over and over again. Her heart skipped a beat. He actually replied. For the next few days, their conversations grew more frequent, and she began to share her struggles, how she worked 2 jobs just to make ends meet, how she dreamed of a better life but felt like she'd never get there. Jason was always there with words of encouragement. "I see potential in you, Lena. You're stronger than you think. Don't let anything hold you back. You can do this." His words felt like a lifeline. Finally, someone was acknowledging her worth, someone who had made it, someone who could show her the way. But soon, their conversations took a different turn. Jason started asking more personal questions about her family, her past relationships, and even her insecurities. At first, Lena thought it was just him trying to be supportive, but soon she started to feel uneasy. One night, Jason messaged her late asking about her dreams again. "Tell me more about your goals, Lena. I can help you with this. I can introduce you to the right people." Lena hesitated. What did he mean by that? But the thought of having someone like him in her corner, someone who could potentially change everything for her, was tempting. Maybe this is my chance, she thought. But as the weeks passed, Jason's messages became more frequent, more personal. He started to tell her what to do, what she needed to change in her life, how she needed to trust him more if she wanted to succeed. There was a subtle shift in tone. His advice felt more like demands. "You need to take bigger risks, Lena. Trust me and I'll help you get to the top." Lena began to question herself, but she ignored her doubts. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's just trying to help me, she rationalized. Then came the night that changed everything. Lena was talking to a mutual acquaintance, someone who knew Jason's past. As they were chatting, this acquaintance casually mentioned how Jason had used his charm and wealth to manipulate women into doing things for him, promising them success in exchange for their loyalty, their time, their trust. The acquaintance warned Lena to be careful, that Jason wasn't the man he seemed to be. Lena's stomach sank. She couldn't breathe. She opened her chat with Jason and scrolled through the messages. The words that once seemed comforting now felt cold, calculated. He had been using her emotions to build trust, to convince her that he could give her everything she wanted. Oh my God, he's been manipulating me all along. She couldn't believe it. How could I have been so blind? That night, she confronted him, her hands trembling as she typed out the words. I know what you've been doing, Jason. I know about the other women. Don't ever contact me again. There was a long silence before he replied. When his message came through, it was cold and dismissive. You were just another opportunity for me, Lena. Don't take it personally. The words stung like a slap. She stared at the screen, tears blurring her vision. How could I have trusted him? Lena immediately blocked him, her heart racing, her body shaking. The man she had trusted, the man she had opened up to, had only been playing a game. But as the anger started to settle, a new emotion filled her, something unexpected: empowerment. She took a deep breath. I've been looking for someone else to fix my life for me, but the truth is, I don't need him or anyone else to tell me my worth. I can fix my life on my own. The next day, she sat down and wrote out her goals. She didn't need Jason to tell her what she could achieve. She didn't need his approval. She was enough. Lena, thinking to herself, I've been running from my own fears, waiting for someone to offer me a handout, but now I see clearly. It's up to me to make my life better, not him, not anyone else. She focused on her passions, her dreams, and what truly mattered. It wasn't going to be easy, but Lena knew one thing for sure now. She was in control of her destiny. She started working on her goals, one step at a time, not for the validation of someone else, but for herself. Her journey wasn't over, but it had just begun.